From beings rising out of pitch-black trenches, two creatures filmed drifting through the dark like visitors from another planet. The deep sea has started revealing secrets we were never meant to see. These aren't myths or campfire tales. These are animals recently caught on camera, behaving in ways that rewrite what we thought was possible underwater. Today, we meet 10 of the strangest survivors the abyss has shown us. Number 1. Giant squid. For hundreds of years, sailors whispered about a shape beneath the waves so large it could wrap a ship in its arms. The giant squid lived in those stories, half imagination, half sailors' fear, until the cameras went down deep and finally found it. The footage is nothing like cartoons or monster movies. It's quieter, slower, more unnerving. In one famous clip from a Japanese submersible, a pale body uncoiled in total blackness, eyes like portholes focusing on a glow, tentacles trailing like rope. It moved with a lazy confidence, not attacking but moving like a force that knew its size. Was defense enough? What struck scientists wasn't only its scale. Individuals 3040 feet long, but how little we knew about its life. Cameras recorded feeding behavior around whale carcasses. The squid using hooked tentacles to pull flesh into a beak that looks too small for the job. They filmed juveniles rising to midwater layers at night, scanning upward with enormous eyes tuned to the faintest flash. The largest specimens remain elusive. Every time a camera catches a small or mid-sized squid, researchers ask, where are the true giants? Each clip ends with the creature drifting back into blackness, and viewers are left with a single question. If we can film this much, what else has the abyss been hiding? The giant squid is proof that legends can be true, but the next creature film looks like a design from another world. Number 2. Big fin squid. When the first official footage of a big fin squid surfaced, the reaction wasn't scientific curiosity alone. It was disbelief. Cameras showed a long, gelatinous body with elbowed, nearly transparent arms that dragged below it, not swimming in the classic sense, but using those streamers to touch or feel the seafloor. The movement looked like walking. The arms flexed and anchored, the mantle pulsed, and the animal glided a few feet at a time, like something testing the ground. In another clip, a big fin's arms wrapped around a small rock and pushed off, moving deliberately with tactile intelligence no one expected. Big fins were once known only from damaged trawls and dead specimens. Live footage revealed behaviors we didn't imagine. Slow, purposeful locomotion, arms spread as sensory nets, bioluminescent patches that blinked in patterns when cameras approached. They show up in midwater and near the seafloor, sometimes alone, sometimes in small loose groupings, and always with an aura of gentle menace. Scientists debate whether those long arms are for feeding, mating, or navigation, while viewers watch, stunned that something so fragile-looking can survive at crushing depths. If the big fin moves like a ghost, the next shark moves like an echo of the deep's past. Number 3. Frilled shark. The frilled shark looks like a creature frozen from a different geological era. Cameras have caught extended eel-like bodies gliding slowly through the dark, mouths parting to reveal dozens of needle teeth arranged like backward hooks. One submersible clip shows a frilled shark coiling around a bait, then uncoiling as if it had rehearsed the strike for millions of years. The motion is not quick, but it's precise, a stalking technique adapted to the sparse food of the deep. What makes the frilled shark disturbing in footage is how it defies modern expectations. It doesn't swim like most sharks. It undulates like an eel, using its long body to ambush prey in narrow canyons. Biologists have seen one follow vertical migrations of squid and small fish, coming up at night when the water column is crowded. The teeth, angled inward, are built to trap slippery prey. Once it bites, the victim slides deeper, unable to escape. Recent footage has also shown frilled sharks at shallower depths than textbooks said possible, suggesting they follow warm currents or deep scattering layers. Each time a camera rolls, the frilled shark reminds us the sea keeps relics alive in its coldest places. Ancient predators still live here, and the next fish looks like it stores its eyes on the outside of its head. Number 4. Borele fish. The borele fish is a reminder that evolution takes strange routes in the dark. On camera, its entire skull appears transparent, an actual dome through which two internal tubular eyes rotate like periscopes. Early footage left crews stunned when lights approached. The eyes pivoted forward, revealing connective tissues and muscular structures floating in the glass dome. It isn't only a freak of anatomy, it's an optical device. Borele hang motionless below jelly layers and scan upward, catching silhouettes against the faint glow above. They can rotate those internal eyes to look forward forward and backward without moving their bodies. Recent clips showed burrowers adjusting head orientation to track drifting prey and even following submersibles for a distance. Fascinated by the moving glow, scientists now know they use this head dome to shield their sensitive eyes, while still allowing them to scan for the faintest bioluminescent cues. The camera footage underscored something else. The deep sea isn't just dark. It's a world where light is information, and the Borelli turns that information into survival. If the Borelli's eyes are built for spying, the next shark's mouth is built for slingshots. Number 5. Goblin Shark. You've seen a goblin shark on camera. You know the footage doesn't need filters to be horrifying. The snout is long and flattened, like a blade cutting the water. But the jaw is the real show, under attack or feeding. The goblin's jaws extend forward in a startling, mechanical motion, teeth and all snapping out to seize prey. Cameras have caught this in slow motion, showing a mouth that behaves like a loaded trap, literally shooting out past the snout to capture anything that drifts too close. Early descriptions of the goblin called it a relic, rare and unusual. Modern footage shows it prowling upper slopes, sometimes closer to the surface than textbook maps suggest. At night, goblins use electroreceptors on their elongated snout to locate prey and then deploy that jaw. When the camera light goes on, you can watch the shark's skin ripple, the extendable jaw flex, and the creature return to a pale, slack-faced calm, as if the strike were nothing. Those videos make it clear. Evolution in the abyss favored weird engineering spring-loaded mouths, long noses that sense electricity, and stealth that needs no speed. Mechanical jaws are one adaptation, but the next cephalopod uses fluttering fins like wings. Number 6. Dumbo Octopus. Dumbo octopuses are the rare, soft-bodied flyers of the abyss. Cameras show them as almost whimsical, ear-like fins on their mantle flap gracefully, lifting them through black water like a ghostly balloon. But the footage reveals more than a cute face. It shows a creature adapted to crushing pressure, able to capture large prey with gentle, enveloping arms. In one memorable video, a Dumbo floats down to a brittle star cluster and, with slow, deliberate movements, envelops several legs and drags them inward. This is not speed predation. It is conservation of energy and clever suction. Recently, researchers filmed Dumbos in several colors and shapes, some with flared webs that look almost like capes. They tolerate depths where light is absent and pressure is extreme. Yet they show behaviors that look almost playful. Pulsing fins, tentacles trailing like ribbons, and hovering near ROV lights like curious visitors instead of fleeing shadows. The footage changed perception. Deep-sea octopuses are not primitive relics. They are specialists with surprising grace, patience, and unexpected appetite. From gentle flap to razor teeth, next up is a fish with some of the planet's deepest dwelling bite force. Number 7. Pacific Black Dragon. Foo creatures caught on camera announce themselves like the Pacific Black Dragon. The females, long and serpentine, have fangs and a glowing chin barbel. They drift in head-down postures with bioluminescent lures that blink and pulse. Cameras captured a female black dragon opening a mouth that seems too large for its body, showing fang-like teeth and a throat glow. The footage is eerie. When the lights of the submersible hit them, they flash back in a scattered, synchronized pattern, then vanish into black like a stage curtain dropping. Black dragons are extreme sexual dimorphs. Males are tiny and short-lived. Females massive and fang-laden. And video shows how survival strategies diverge in the deep. Lure the prey, swallow it, and keep the line going in a world where meals are scarce. The bioluminescent patches are not just pretty. They're information, warnings, and attractors. One clip shows the black dragon's chin light pulsing in a slow ripple as microscopic creatures gather, and then it snaps upward in furnace-quiet motion. For viewers, the sight is hypnotic. A living lantern that decides who lives and who dies in a blink. Light can be weaponized, but the next scavenger eats the dead and lingers for months. Number 8. Giant isopod. Giant isopods filmed on the seafloor look like living suits of medieval armor. Cameras that drop to abyssal plains often find them clustered on carcasses, their armored plates reflecting submersible lights. Footage shows slow, deliberate movement, jointed legs moving like clockwork, feelers probing the water, mouths working rhythmically as they gouge at decaying flesh. They're not hunters in the fast sense. They're patient. When a whale fall appears, isopods arrive in numbers and operate like cleanup crews, slowly reducing massive bones to bare elements. Recent rove missions have captured weird behaviors, isopods congregating closely, seemingly communicating through vibrations. Some individuals piling on top of each other in a tight stack, conserving energy. Others pressing up against the camera, looking like relics pressing their faces to a porthole. They can last years between big meals, their metabolism designed for feast or famine life. For viewers, the image is both alien and understandable. Nature's recyclers, giant and patient, doing the work no other creature wants. Survivors of decay lead us to predators that never stop hunting, even if they're small. Number 9. Fantooth fish. On camera are a lesson in extremes. Though only a few inches long, their teeth are proportionally massive, curving up so far they sit exposed, even when the mouth is closed. Video shows fangtooths cruising midwater at crushing depths, their large eyes glowing faintly. When attracted to bait or an ROV, they show aggressive charging behavior, darting with a speed that belies their size and the pressure that surrounds them. One viral clip recorded a fangtooth repeatedly striking a bait cage. The clicks picked up by the submersible microphones sounding like a small machine. Their jaw mechanics are designed to grab and hold, not necessarily to slice. Prey that comes near is impaled and held. What cameras proved was how successful this design is. In the barren, deep, selective brutality wins. The fangtooth's look is grotesque and efficient, and footage shows countless individuals around midwater scattering layers, living proof that the abyss rewards the fiercest jaws. However small jaws, huge teeth, and now a fish that disappears into the light itself. Number 10. Deep-sea hatchetfish. Hachi's footage is quietly mesmerizing. On camera, they are thin shards with a reflective silver belly that literally mirrors the faint downwelling light. When a submersible approaches, the hatchetfish modulates its bioluminescence so effectively that it can vanish into the glow above, erasing its silhouette. Videos show schools of hatchetfish dimming and brightening in waves, as if communicating, avoiding predators by morphing into the very light that exposes them. But hatchetfish do more than hide. Their bodies are perfectly compressed to reduce shadow, and their photophores are precisely arranged to match the ambient light. Recent footage captured a school reacting to a predator's silhouette by instantly adjusting brightness and vertical position, an aerial choreography of survival. The camera captures a shimmering wall that seems to blink out of existence, and then, seconds later, the fish reform, alive and whole, in the deep where shape equals death. Hatchetfish turn the rules upside down, blend by being the light. The deeper our cameras go, the stranger the ocean becomes. Every new clip reminds us we've only seen fragments of this hidden world. Creatures we once doubted keep surfacing, proving reality outpaces myth. The abyss isn't empty, it's alive, evolving, and still full of secrets. And the next time a camera drops into the dark, we might witness something no one has ever seen before.